Welcome back everyone. Today in this video, I'll take you through a journey of not knowing anything about Notion to get started with Notion. It would be a very long video, so I'd request you all to grab your snack and copy me doing the step one by one, pausing the video in between, if you really want to master Notion. I'll be covering each and every minute details possible according to my usage of Notion and request you to watch till end in order to get benefited from my experience. The required timestamp will be given in the description in case you want to skip the steps you already know. So let's get started. First of all, what is Notion? So as you can see, Notion is a productivity based application made with a mindset to manage your task well and assemble all the required elements of an individual in an organized manner, whether it be your personal or professional life. The most important thing that you'll find about Notion is the cross platform availability. You can find Notion on all the platforms available like iOS, Android, Mac, Windows, and as a web clipper also. So let's see how we can make use of Notion for our own task and how we can create some templates and pages and how we can end up doing stuff on its pages. So let's get started. So with the prior understanding of what Notion is, let me tell you how you can download and set it up for yourself. For in order to download Notion, you have to go over the top page and you can see the download option present here and choose the platform that you want to download it for. Suppose if you want to download it for your smartphone, then here you go with the iOS and Android one. And as we are going to work with the PC, and it is the best recommended that you can do, you should go for Mac or Windows. So just press it. Now you'll get two options, download for Mac or download for Windows. So you can go either of the option and download Notion for yourself. Now we know how we can download it for our PC, but if in case you don't want to continue with the desktop version of it, you can also work it online. You just have to log in if you already have a Notion account, or you can choose the option of try Notion free if you're for the very first time present over here. And then you can even purchase its premium version. As you can see, this is the login page of Notion, and herein you'll get option to continue with your account setup. So this will be the same with the web application and the desktop application. So you can do as per your desire. You can choose your Google account or Apple account or any of the other specified accounts that you have, or you can proceed with your email and then you can get going with it. So let's log in and then see how we can do rest of the activities on Notion. As you can see, I have logged in my account and this is a very fresh account. I have just made it right now, so I could show you how you can get started with it very nicely. As you can see, these are some of the predefined templates that you will get from the Notion on which you can start working, or you can even duplicate them. Suppose you want to get started with this and you want to duplicate the one you're having right now, so you can just click here and here you'll find the option to duplicate, or you can even use Command or Control plus D in order to duplicate the template. But I know you won't be very much used to these templates and all. You might be a bit confused. So let me show you one by one how you can get started with it. So here in this Notion, the very first thing that I would be talking about is setting up the language and the appearance. I literally am not a big fan of the white mode, and I love the black or dark mode everywhere. So for that, what we can do, we can go to settings and member that is present in the dashboard over here on the top left corner, and here you can find that you will get the option of appearance. So you have to just click that, and here you get the option of light and the dark mode, or you can get the option of you even use system settings. What this does is, if your system is set by default to dark mode, then the Notion page will be in dark mode. Else if it is set in the light mode, it will be set in light mode. So I want to go into dark mode, so I'll go to dark mode, and here the magic begins. This is what I wanted. So now we are into dark mode, and therein only you can choose the option of your language and preferences, and you can get going with it. There are a lot of options according to your wish or desire, whatever you wish. You can even upgrade your membership and all. So I'll leave this to you in order to explore these options. So get going with it. Now, the next thing that I'll be talking about is this dashboard that you find in the left corner of the page. At times, it is a bit annoying for me to use this dashboard because I don't want to see it. So, we fortunately have an option to minimize it or expand it. So, here is the option. You can press the shortcut of it, or you can even press this key, and it here you go. This is your full screen option. Again, if I want to activate the dashboard, I have to just click here and the dashboard is activated. So do keep in mind that both the things are almost the same. The desktop version and the web application, both are the same. So you can expect the same behavior everywhere. So don't panic in this situation. So as we can see, there are some pre-built templates, but we won't be going for that. And if we want to make some changes, if we want to work in Notion, then we'll have to create a page. And if when we create a page, we need to specify what kind of page we want. What kind of page we want means, should it be just an empty page wherein you need to add text and everything with your own desire, or do you want to make it as your own template, or do you want to make it as a database or anything as such? Because the diversity that Notion provides is numerous. You can do anything in a page in Notion. That's why it's great. So as we have seen, these are some of the options that was predefined to us. These are some predefined templates that are available from Notion, which we can use. And these are created from just a simple page like this. You can create the same template like these with a simple page like this. So I'll tell you each and everything in minute detail, so don't worry right now. I'm just telling you how you can create page and how you can proceed it with. So the very first thing is, we are creating a page, and now we'll choose what kind of page we want. Whether we want to make it as a template, or we want to work it in like an empty page, or we want to make it as a database. So let's talk about all the three elements one by one. So what are the template? So template are these things where you can put each and every random things in a page. So these are the template options that is being provided, which are having separate sections and separate columns that you can have for yourself in order to keep things in a sequential and in a better manageable position. So this is what templates are. So if you want to create this page like your template, so you can go with this option, the templates option. The templates option is a very nice thing because you may be an engineer, you may be a mathematician, you may be a scholar, you may be a worker, you may be a colleague, staff, anywhere. Whatever is your job, whatever you are, you may be a teacher, student, anything. So this template option will give you the exact thing that you want. Let me show you how. If you'll go to the templates option, you will find a lot of options present. From this, whatever is your field, you can choose the one. Suppose I want to make it for my personal use, so I'll just click this. And in the personal use, what will this page be related to? Will it be related to journal? Will it be related to task list? Will it be related to reading list, goals, traveling plan, blog post, etc., etc.? All upon your own choice. And if you want to see a preview of it, you have to just click it once and you will see what is present in it. So this is a blog post. Suppose you are a blog writer and you want to maintain a continuity of your blogs. So this can be the best option you can have. You have to just add a page and you can just copy this template and you're good to go. You have to write the post and you'll be arranging them in a very nice manner. That's it. Or suppose you want to make a page for your travel planner. So this is it. See, you have got the activity, date, location, URL, nodes. This is a database. Let me make it very clear right now. And I'll be telling you what is a database and how you can make one for yourself. So let's focus on what templates are right now. So as you can see, these are the options that you get as a template. Choose any one of them according to your wish or according to your desire that you want to, and then you are good to go. Okay, I hope now the template part is very much clear to you. The list of templates are not only this much that you can see on the screen. You have one more option, that is browse more templates over here. Let me tell you, creators all around the world make nice templates for themselves and then they publish it for your own use. So if in case you don't get the one you want over here, you can go to browse more templates option and it will take you to a new page, and here you will find the diversity of templates. Can you see this? So let me tell you how you can grab a template from herein. If you want to get a template from this option, so you have to just choose the template and you have to click this button, use this template, save edits, and the template is being created. See, here it is. My task list template is created. This is a page which I created it like the template of task list that was predefined to me. Now what I will tell you that how you can use it from the browse more option, and herein I'll choose anyone. Suppose the Netflix branding framework, so I'll choose this, and suppose this is what the template I want for myself right now. So I'll just open it, and here on the top right corner you'll find an option to duplicate it. You have to just press duplicate and the same template would be duplicated in the new page that you have created just now. Let's see how it is being done. See, this is the Netflix branding framework that we wanted to create and it's done. So this is it, how you can create templates. Now let's move on forward. Now we have seen what template is. Let's see what a database is and how we can create one and how we can use it nicely. So what is a database? Database is a simple collection of pages in a sequential order with some or the other kind of views that is available by default from Notion. Suppose if I'm creating a database that is a tabular, but the thing is I can view it in terms of board, list, calendar, gallery and timeline as well. So let me show you what a database is. Suppose I'm creating a database of table. I'll create this. So I'll name it. It's a sample tabular database. Okay. And now I will just hide the dashboard. So this is my database. As I said, it is a page wherein you'll be able to collect pages in a sequential order. So these are the sequential order. These rows, each and every row that you can see is a page and you are getting an option to open it. Suppose if I open this, it's a separate page as you can see. So this is what I meant in the beginning. So each and every row is a page and you can use it for different tasks as per your desire. Suppose take it that you are a university student and this is your note taking. So this is your note taking database of suppose physics. Okay, and now what you can do, you can use each and every row to create pages of notes for each and every day. Okay, so suppose this is the page which would be of thermodynamics. Fine. And this is a separate page of thermodynamics wherein I'll take notes, and then it may be part 2 of thermodynamics and this page may be part 3 of thermodynamics. So as I can see, I have 3 pages. These 3 pages are thermodynamics, page 2, part 2, part 3, and these are separate pages wherein I'll create notes for myself. Now what next? How can I diversify it? How can I get more benefit of it from a database? So the thing is, you can have attributes for each and every page that you create. As you can see, this whole row is empty over here. You can add different database for it. Suppose the page that I created over here, on which day it was being taught. So I'll go to text and I'll choose the date, and I can even rename it. Here it is written column. I will rename it to date of teaching, and I will write the date of it. So, thermodynamics was taught to me on a 2nd of November 2021. Not only this, I'll create one more section. Herein, I'll choose, suppose, checkbox. And in this column, I will rename to homework. Done. So now if I checkbox this, it means I have done the homework of thermodynamics class which was being taught to me on November 2nd, 2021, and its homework is being done. Next thing, next attribute. So it is all your desire which attribute you want to choose, wherein you want whatever you like to do, whatever attributes you want to give it to, give it. Just explore the things. It's your notion now. Okay. So this is the number. So suppose I'll change to marks. So how much marks did I get in this test? So I got 10 marks. That's it. So there are numerous options that you can put in as attributes of each and every page. So for each and every page you can assign these things. When was this taught? When was that taught? Whatever may be it. So it is all according to your desire, whatever attributes you want to put. And if in case you don't like the attribute that you have posted, you can simply delete it. You have to just click this and you'll get an option to delete. Just delete it. It will be deleted. See, it is as simple as that. Now let me talk about the views that you get in it. So what kind of views you get in a database? Here you get an option to add a view. So this is a tabular version of what I got. If I want to add a view to it, suppose I want to add a board view. So if I'm hovering over the board view, I'm getting a picture like this, as you can see on the right side of it. So if I'm going to board view, the table content will be the same, but it will be categorized into the attributes that I have put into. See, I'm getting a board view. Now what I will do, I'll choose a board view and I'll choose create. Now, as you can see, there is no status set for it. And this is the board view that you get. We are in the board view of the tabular version of database that we had. Now what we can do is we don't have status set for them. We have some properties, as we can see. We have property of a date of teaching, homework, marks, but we don't have a property of status. So if we want to group them as different individuals according to the status they are into, then only we can have the board view for the most productive thing. So in order to put a status, we'll just click this button and there would be a status property added to each and every board that is present over here, and it is very much convenient to edit them in the tabular view. So I'll go back to the tabular view and here I'll get a property of status. So what I will do, I'll write the status, and here the main thing is you can create your status. So how you can create your status? You have to just write it complete. See, the status is created and you have to just press this button, create status. So this one is complete, this one is incomplete, so create incomplete, and then this one is not knowing or anything, means not applicable. So I'll create this. So I have set 3 different status for all the 3 pages that I have created. Now I'll create one more page that will be part 4. Now I will set a status for this. So now if I'm clicking to status, now I'm getting 3 options that I already created. So if I'm clicking any of the 3 options, suppose completed. Now if I'll go to board view, now I can see that my pages are separated into the status columns. As you can see like this, completed pages are here, incompleted are here, and not applicable are here. And everything, every attribute that they are having, homework, date, each and everything is present over here. You can see that everything of a page is seen, and you can open that page also. So it's like this, and each and every property will be given here. Now you can not only have the boat view, we are having option to add many more views. As you can see, there is a view of timeline, so I'll create a timeline view also, and you can see in the timeline you'll get to see when and where these were created. And we have one more option of calendar, on which day it was created or how you have put in the things together. So this is the calendar view of it. Now I want to see the same data in a different view of list, so I'll create that as well. So this is the simple list of it, wherein you'll find the date over here, and this is the part, or these are the pages that are available. So these are the things that you can do, and many more things are there, which I'll leave now in the database for you to explore by your own. And it would be very nice if you get your hands dirty on these concepts in order to master it. So this is what a database is. I hope you got to learn what a database is, and these are the different views. And the most important thing that I would like to tell you is, please use the tabular view, as it is very much versatile and it can be used very efficiently and nicely. And one more thing in last that I would add up to, here is option to calculate. As you can see, each and every column can be calculated according to the things present in that column. Suppose here you will see count all, count value, count unique value, count empty, count not empty. So these things can be done. Suppose I want to check how many homeworks I have completed, so I'll click to unchecked. So there are three things that are unchecked because three homeworks I have not completed. I have completed only one out of four homeworks. So this way you can use this option also. Now, as we are done with the database, now the next thing that comes is the import function. So at times there are some of the pages that we are having in our local drive that may be Word file or HTML file, CSV file, or Google Docs, or anything as such. And if we want to import that file directly into a page that we have created just now, we can simply click to any of the extensions that we want, and we can choose the file from our local drive and we can put in here. And the most important thing that you'll be amazed to know, that if you are importing an HTML file in your Notion, you can get the look of your HTML file exactly the same that you're going to see it in your web browser after implementing it. So indeed, it's a very nice thing to look at. So go ahead and try any of these if you want. Now let's move on further. Now we have talked about a lot about templates, about database, but now let's talk actually about how we can work on a page. The page may be in your template, the page may be an independent page, or the page may be in your database. So how can you do some of the functions, some of the editing that you want to do in a page, how you can format that? So let me take you through each and everything one by one. First of all, when we create a page in independent page or any page in a database, then you'll get to find these options as seen: empty with icon or empty. So if in order to you want to continue the page with just an empty page, you have to just press enter and you're good to go. The very first thing that I'll be giving to this page would be name. Just title your page. So just I'll write sample, and then you'll get an option to add an icon. So this addition of icon is a very nice thing because it is used to identify the page in the bunch of other pages where you can see it. For example, you can see that Netflix branding that we took from the browser menu has got this Netflix symbol or icon. So it would appear just like this. Without an icon would be appearing like this, and others would be appearing as the icons you can see over here. So it's at times it is very much essential for us to give an icon to it. So I'll give a nice icon to it. I'll choose it from here. I can upload, or I can put link of it, or I can get a lot of emojis in here, or I can choose the random one. So I can just click it and it will give some random stuff. So random and again you can play with it. There is no issue at all. Okay, so I'll take this one. Yeah, let it be. And if you wish to remove it, you have to just click this and it will be removed. Now the next thing is add cover. Add cover will add a widespread cover on your page at the place of introduction. As I have clicked this, and you can see this page is filled with a cover, and you can change this cover according to your design, or you can remove it. For removing or changing the cover, you have to go to this option and you have to press change cover, and here you can get a lot of varieties wherein you can choose from. But the next thing is, the best thing you can find about Notion is it is attached with Unsplash. Yeah, you can find the direct option of using Unsplash, which is a very nice website to get free wallpapers and images from there. So I'll search on Unsplash, I'll search technology or any of the thing that you want to put in your page, and then I'll choose, suppose this is the best thing that I like, so I'll choose this, and if I don't like it I can remove it also. And the other thing is you can even reposition the image that you are having on your cover page. I'll choose the reposition one and I will drag the image and then I will release it, and then I'll press anywhere or I'll press the save position, the position will be saved. So now I'm done with this. Now what I will do, I will write some of the text and I'll show you how you can do some of the formatting option in the page. This is the thing, I have added some of the paragraphs in here, and now I'll show how you can edit them. The very first thing is, if you want to bold some of the text, or if you want to italicize, or if you want to format the text in a way you want it, so what you have to do, you have to select the particular word or the context that you want to do, and then a small dialog box will appear, and from here in you can choose, you want to bold it, italicize it, underline it, or you can strive it off, or you can mark it as code, or you can put some equations, and you can find its shortcuts all over here, or you can go better with the shortcuts if you're feeling like. And here is the option of at the rate. So what does at the rate do? Suppose I want to mention this thing to some of the related pages that I'm having already in Notion, or to any person who is accountable with this page, who is attached with this page. So I can just write at the rate, and then I'll have to choose. See, I'll have to choose to which page I want to link, or to which people I want to link, and anything as such. Or I can even put it as a reminder, or lot of options you'll get in here. And I'm having only one option here because only one owner is assigned to this page. That's why. If many owners would be assigned to this page, then you can get many more options to put at the rate sign in order to tag them. So it is a tagging option. Now this is it. I'll revert back the things which was here. I'll just bold it. Okay. And what you can do, you can even turn this into headline, H2, H3, page, to-do list, bullet list, number list. But the thing is, if you want to turn it into H1, then the whole paragraph that it has will be turning into H1 or H2 or H3. So let me show you. If I'm pressing H3, then you can see that whole paragraph turned into heading H3. So for that, what you will have to do, if you want to make only one H3, then you will have to go to the next line, and then you'll have to write it, and then you have to choose the H3, and then only one particular sentence will be done. So that's the thing. So this is what happens in a paragraph one. When we are into new line, we can see that there is a type slash for commands. What does this do? It asks the user, what do you want to add in this line or in this particular paragraph that you're writing on? So you have to specify in order to make your things very easy. So what you have to do, you have to just press slash, and you will find a drop down menu like this. So the very first thing is text. If you select this, then you'll be continuing the text that you're writing on. And if you're selecting the second thing, that is page, What it does is it creates the whole line of text that you're going to write in this, or the whole paragraph that you are going to write in this one will make it into a page title. Let's make it. Let me show you. I'll just press enter, and it has made it into a page, and we are into the new page. I'll mention it page 2. Okay, and I'll go back. Now I can see that this line is being changed into a page. Do keep in mind that this 6 dotted line thing is the paragraph one. Means this dotted line would contain the whole paragraph, and you can take this and drag it wherever you want, wherever you want. So this is very easily done. If you want to drag anything anywhere, so just grab this and take it anywhere. You want to even place it in the rightmost corner, so you can just place it like this as well. See, it is as simple as that. If you want to take this one to the right side of it, so you have to grab it and you have to drag it to the rightmost limit of the page, and you have to release it when you find this bar coming in here. And now see, it has changed it into 2 of the sections. So this is what you can do with this. Now let's see other commands what we are available with us. You have to press slash, and after pressing slash you can find that you have got other options like heading, h2, h3, bullet list. Suppose I want to make a bullet list, so I have to just press this and it will create the things into a bullet list, like hi, how are you, and any random stuff, any random things, and all. You have to just press backspace to the empty line, so that you need to come out of the bullet one. It's done. Now again I'll press it. Now it is not limited to these things. As I said, Notion is very much diversified, so it has got a lot of option in here. You have got the number list, toggle list, quote, divider. So let me show you what a divider is. So divider will frame a divider like this, and you can take it and you can drag it anywhere you feel, and it will divide that section of the page with the other section. Now more things are like call out. If you want to make writing a bit stand out, if you want to figure it, means suppose, let me show you what it is. If you want to turn into, there would be option of call out. See what it does, it engulfs it into a nicely bracket piece. This is it. Now let us explore more option of it. Then you can find mention a person, mention a page, date reminder, that you found it over there. Now, the other thing is a database. Suppose you are not in a database, but then too, if you want to have some of the database spaced up in this page as well, that can also be done. You have to just press this option, and here you go. Here is your table. You can title it like a database, and this is the table database that you're having with the addition of attributes that you want to add. Now again, I'll put a division to this. And if you want to, suppose if you want to search the things in the command one, so you have to just press slash, this drop down will come, and then you have to write, suppose I want to find division, so I'll like di, so I got the divider. I'll just press enter, and here I got the divider. It will divide my database with rest of the page contents. Now let's see what more we have here. So go downwards, and then you can find that you have got even option to add media. You can add images, web bookmarks, videos, audio, code files, actual file. You can embed a link in it, or you can embed the actual file that will be seen as a PDF over here, or you can embed a PDF, Google Map, and more, Google Drive, n number of possibilities. Whatever you have, you'll find it here. You don't have to worry about anything. You can even get a table of content, text equation, and many more options that is available. And herein you got the option to color it and background color it. So let me show you quickly how you can color an sentence or something like that, and then you can even give a background color to it. So I'll just write something, sample text, Now what I will do, I'll go to this option, I'll just press this 6 dot, and then I'll find an option to turn into. And if I'll go, uh, I'll press this 6 dotted section, and then I'll find the option of color. I'll see which color I want to put into the text. Suppose I want the pink one, so my text is converted to pink one. Now I want to make it look bit bigger, so I'll give it h3. More bigger, so I'll give it h2. And then what I will do, I'll give a background color to it. So I'll again go to color, and then I'll find the proper background that I want to give it to it. So I want a bluish background, let it be. So here you can see I gave a bluish background, but at the very same time the text color changed. So again I'll try to give it a text color. You see, I can give only one thing at a time, so do keep this in mind from next time. Yeah. So these are some of the things that you will find in the editing section, and this is how you create even your templates and all by using Notion if you feel like. And there are more features that you find on the top right corner that I have not talked about. I'll be telling you right now. So here is the option to view all comments. These comments will be the part wherein you can see all the comments that you have put in the page. Suppose if I want to add a special comment to this paragraph, so I can go to this option and I will write comment, and now I'll give a comment. This is the first para. As I can see, I got this comment over here, so this is the very first. So in this case, you'll get many more comments in this line, as many comments you'll be adding in this page. Now let's see the other option is for view all updates. What does this thing does? Whatever things you're adding in or you're deleting in, that all things will be seen here with the accurate time and when you did it in a sequential manner. So this is the thing, I just wrote a comment and this is the very first thing appearing. So this is in the descending order that you'll find it. The next thing is you find a star. This star is meant when you will toggle through the dashboard, you can see there will be a section for favorites. So what you can do, you can star this, you can pin this page in your sidebar. So you have to just press this star, and then you will find a section of favorites coming in here, so that you can easily access it anytime you desire. This comes in handy when you want to reach to the same page again and again, so you can make this happen. Use this for that. Now there is a drop down menu, the 3 dot drop down menu. Herein what you can find that you can expand this. Let me just close this clock. Now I'll go to 3 dot menu. Herein the thing is, for Notion you have got only 3 type of fonts available. The very first one is default that you can see over here. The other is serif and the other is mono. So you can toggle between whatever you wish you want to see them like, so you can go according to that. And the other thing is you can make the text smaller if you wish, or you want to let it be of this size only. So it became smaller, it became larger, and if you want you can use the full width of the page. Right now I'm in the middle of it and this left and right section is fully vacant, but if I want to utilize those sections also, you can go to the full width option. But seriously, I'm not very big fan of full width option, so I don't use that. There are much more page for the customization option and all that you can explore by yourself. Now I'll get back to the very most important thing, that is exportation. You can export this file. You can export this file to the format that you want in PDF, HTML, Markdown, CSV, and you can include everything, or you can leave some of the things. Suppose if you're including everything, then it will add all the images and files that are intact in that page, and if you don't want to include files or images, then it will include only the text and it will export it. And believe me, it comes really handy in terms of exporting when you're writing, when you have to share your stuff with others. And with sharing, there is a great option for sharing in Notion. The thing is, you can go to this option and here you'll find an option to share to web. If you enable this option, anyone all around the world can access your page through internet. You have to just switch this on, and then you have to copy the link and you have to share it with the person who wants to see it. Or simply you can copy the link of it and you can share it to the person who want to see it. And if you want to make it limited to some person or group, then you can add that people or their mail ID and you can invite them to see it. So you can be very cool with this. It's not a very big hassle, so it's very easy to share. Try it once and do tell me in the comments if you face any issue. The next thing is the very most important thing that you might be curious about, that at times it happens that this text becomes smaller for our understanding and we are not able to work very efficiently and very nicely on it. So what we can do, we can increase the font size of the overall application. This can be done in Windows with the help of Control and plus, and in Mac can be done using Command and plus. What it will do, it will increase the application fonts. Overall application fonts will be increased each and everywhere. All icons will be increased, so you can easily see them, you can toggle between them and you can work very nicely with it. Now we are very well known to how we can edit a page, how what we can do in a page, and how the other things can be done. The other thing is, now if I want to include this page in any of my database, so simply I can take it and I can drag it over there. Suppose I have a personal template like this and I want to include the sample page that I have created here over here. What I can do, I can simply take this and I can add it here. It's as simple as that. So you created a page, you made it very nicely, and now you have just dragged it and dropped it over here. So this is how you can make use of templates and all. That comes very handy. So I hope most of the parts were clear. If you want some more clarification on any of the topics, do comments below. I'll love to see them. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one.